Okay, we continue on. So now let's say we give you an example. Now let's say we want to exchange 10 grams of gold, 22 karat. Okay, 10 gram of gold, 22 karat, on the spot with 10 gram of gold, 22 karat, but after 1 week. Is that, what is that? Riba al-Nasiyah, right? Because you exchange it, okay, 10 gram with 10 gram, but you want to deliver it 1 week in the future. Okay, 1 week later. Okay, so that is riba al-Nasiyah because there is time delay. Okay, now what about this one? 1 kilogram of dates, okay, on the spot, okay, you exchange it on the spot with 1.2 kilogram of dates on the spot. So there is no what call it delay here. Both are on the spot, but one is 1 kilo, the other one is 1.2. So what is that? Riba al-Fadl. Okay, when there is the same quantity, then we call it riba al-Fadl. When there is delay in exchange, riba al-Nasiyah. What about this one? 10 gram of pure silver on the spot with 50 gram of pure silver after 1 week. So the first one is on the spot, but the second one is after 1 week, right? So this is riba. So both, okay, because there is not same quantity, 10 with 15 gram, and also because one is on the spot, the other one is 1 week after. So both riba is there. So riba al-Fadl and riba al-Nasiyah. If you encounter this, this exchange, then you know that this is riba. Okay. All right. Now this we will just discuss about the stages of revelation for the prohibition of riba al-Duyun. Okay, al-Duyun just now is riba of debt, right? In debts. Okay, we call it riba al-Quran because it is mentioned specifically in the Quran. So basically, the first stage is Surah Al-Rum verses 39. Then we have the second stage, we have Surah An-Nisa verses 1. Then the third stage, Surah Al-Imran verses 130. And then the fourth stage is Surah Al-Baqarah, okay, verses 275 until 281. Okay. So the last stage is actually saying that Allah has permitted sales and purchase, and has prohibited riba. And Allah also has mentioned that Allah declared war, okay, against people. Allah and His Prophet, in the Prophet Muhammad SAW, declare war against people who continue to take riba or to give riba. So it's mentioned specifically, declare war. Okay, it's not actually Allah declare war and then we are having war, but it's actually like that. Okay, so which means that it's a very, very, what I call it, harsh prohibition. So that people do not take or give riba. So in the hadith also mentioned that the people who give, the people who take, the people who witness, and also the people who become the writer of riba is considered they are all the same. Okay, kullu sawa, which means that everybody are the same, even though is only the giver is also the same as the taker of riba, also the same as the writer of riba, and also the same as the witness of riba. So be careful when you want to become a witness of conventional bank loans. Okay. Alright. So this is what we call it the prohibition of riba in hadith. So for example, Jabir reported the Prophet ﷺ cursed the receiver, the payer of interest, the one who records it, okay, and the two witnesses to the transaction and say they are all alike, they are all the same, they are all engaged. Okay, this is the hadith that I mentioned before. Okay, so there are 4 people who are actually affected in the riba, that they are all the same. Okay, the same as when you are drinking, the same for the alcohol, right? For alcohol, right? Each type of people who are the same. Okay, the people who drink, the people who serve, the people who. Okay, so there are people who actually have the same guilt or sin as the one who drink. Okay. Alright, and then the Prophet ﷺ addressed the people and said, verily, every case of riba from the Jahiliyyah is completely annulled. Okay, which means that all the riba from the Jahiliyyah is already annulled. Annulled, which means that it's actually being, stop, put a stop, and then it's actually waived. Can't actually take riba anymore. Okay, but you will only take your capital. Okay, but you can take your capital without any increase or decrease, because your capital, your principal is your right. Okay, so if you, let's say, if you already save in a commercial bank, so you can still take your principal, your capital, but do not take the interest. The interest you can take and give it to projects for the society. For example, you want to build a road, you want to build a toilet, okay, that one can be used, okay, for the benefit of the society. But for you yourself, for individually, okay, you cannot take it. For you or your family, which is your need, also cannot. But for your other relative, which is far, which is not directly under you, your responsibility, then you can give that. Okay? But for the poor. Okay? Alright. Then Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said, riba has 70 segments. The least serious is equivalent to a man committing incest. Incest is actually adultery with your siblings or family. Okay? With his own mother. So which is I mean, okay, I cannot elaborate more. Okay, so which is Abu Hurairah narrated that the Prophet ﷺ said, God would not allow for a person to enter paradise to taste his blessing. He who drinks wine, okay, he who takes riba, he who usurps an open property without right, and he who is undutiful to his parents. So there are 4 types of people who would not enter Jannah. Okay? People who drinks, people who takes riba, people who eat orphans' money, orphans' wealth, and the people who are undutiful, who are disobeying their parents. Okay? So these 4 types of people, unless you repent. Okay? Unless you tawbah, repent, you don't drink anymore, you don't take riba anymore, you don't disobey your parents, then there will be different case. This is okay. And then provision of riba al-buyu. This is riba al-buyu. Okay, this is what we have just discussed just now. The 6 commodities. Okay, Ubadah ibn al-Samit reported a hadith from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Gold for gold, silver for silver, wheat for wheat, barley for barley, date for date, salt for salt, like for like, equal for equal, hand to hand. If the commodities differ, then you may sell as you wish, provided the exchange is hand to hand. Okay, this time we see that if you want to exchange between gold and silver, you can exchange it, okay, as you wish, but it must be hand, it must be on the spot, must be instantaneous. Okay? Alright. Okay.
Kenapa?
Okay, we continue on, right? Now there are also verses which is this is we call it a collect from the Bibles, okay, saying that riba is also prohibited. Okay, this is from this is from Judaism and also from the Bible. Okay, Judaism is for the Jewish and the Bible is for the Christian. So basically, if you read, there are a lot of equality, but except that there are some changes. I'm not going to say because this is life. Okay, so there are also, for example, okay, he withhold his hand from sins and take no usury. Usury is, we call it the other word of riba. Okay, or interest. We call it usury or excessive interest. So this is an example of the verses in the we call it Old and New Testament, right? So say no to riba, no riba. So that's it. So what do you say? What do you say about what we want to do? So let's hear from Sally first. The two types of riba, okay.
Al-Fat and Al-Nasya.
Okay.
Al-Fat is
exchange. Al-Fat no, dia lebih
So the exchange not the same, equality. Okay, and the other one is
according to
time. Okay. So if we want to categorize it, one is riba on sales, the other one riba on time. Okay. So anything else that we learned today? The mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest among all? So the mirror on the wall actually says that there are two rules, right? The first one is must be on the spot. The second one, okay, so that's on the spot. Equal quantity. So two rules. Okay, what about one? Okay, one condition which is, okay, what is that? On the spot. So if it's zero, so both conditions are not required. So that is mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest among all? The six commodities of riba that we want to exchange. At least we have to follow this we call it these two rules. Okay. Six commodities that we want to exchange. Okay, so it can incur riba al-fat if the quantity is not the same, and it can also incur riba al-nasya if there is a time delay. Okay, when the exchange is not on the spot. Alright. Okay, anything? Any more? Ali? Amira? Cha-cha. Stages of the revelation of the Quran. Okay, there are 4 stages, right? So 4 stages. At first it says that do not take riba. Okay, do not take riba because riba is not good. Sadaqah is better. So this is the stage. Okay, first is estimation. Riba is not going to manifold, but sadaqah will be manifold. And then lastly, you say that riba is haram. Okay, sales is prohibited. Because Allah says haram for something, they actually have an alternative to what is being prohibited. Okay, then
The prohibition of riba in hadith.
prohibition of riba in hadith. Okay, there are two types. Okay, there are two. One is for explanation on the riba in Quran. The other one is riba on the sales, riba on sales. Okay, riba on the exchange of what I call it commodities. Okay, so and then
use of versus prohibited interest and customers.
okay, there are also verses in the Old and New Testament for Judaism and so Christianity also prohibiting interest or usury. Okay, so there are also verses, even though there are some alteration to that, but there are verses. Okay, right then. Finish that. Lastly is no to not no riba. Okay, so with that, thank you. This is our discussion for riba prohibition. So hopefully you enjoy our discussion today. Maybe you want to say who are you, then to the audience. Start, Insha.
Hi, I'm Shah.
Amira.
Maju. I'm Saliha. Zaliha.
Alright, so bye bye. Assalamualaikum
Thank
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
you.